Hello, friends. Welcome to Squaird Plans, where creative planning and organization comes to life. I'm Stephanie, and today we're going to be doing a Journal Say haul unboxing. I'll be showing you guys all the new things I recently picked up from Journal Say, as well as give you guys all the information you need to get some of these things for yourself. All the items I'll be showing today will be linked down in the description, and let's jump in. Okay, so the first thing that I got is some die-cut stickers. I did like this little postcard thing, although I feel like I thought that there were more of those included. But that's okay. And you get 2 of each of these die-cut PET stickers. They're mostly of little flower scenes and kind of like cityscapes, maybe in the spring. Some cute little additional items here with flowers and plants. Next we have this set of kind of vacation style stickers. I think I was drawn to these because of the stamps and was just thinking I could do something cute with those, but lots of vacation style stickers, tropical vacation. These you get 2 of each, but I do feel like the material is a little bit different than a normal PET sticker would be. I don't know if it's just a different backer or what, but they are sticking pretty hard to each other, which is making it a little bit hard for me to show you guys each one individually, but I'll put them up here and then I'll kind of show you guys how they separate. I was a little worried they weren't going to separate well, but they did just fine. Next I have some paper stickers. These are in leaves and clover. I like that they looked a little different, like they're almost like knitted material, which was kind of cool. So I picked these up. You get 2 of each. Excited to use these ones here in the fall coming up, and then picked up the clover because I never have a lot of St. Patrick's Day themed stickers that I thought would be good for like March themes. So thought these could be fun. Again, you get 2 of each and lots of clover variations. Next, I got these washi stickers, and again, you get 2 of each. I liked that they looked like cocoa powder, just kind of, I don't know, dropped on a counter or something, so I thought maybe it would be cool to use those for some baking spreads. And here I have a 4-pack of different book stickers. I believe these are all washi tape stickers, and they are die cut to look like the spines of books, and they all have actual names of books, so I thought that was pretty cool. I have some other books in my stash as far as like stickers that are similar to this, but they have more of a classic feel. So these are really fun, and you get some in smaller sizes and larger sizes. So I don't know if I'll ever restart my reading journal, but if I do, I really love the option of having these books in there. If you freeze frame the very first backing of each of these, you can read the names of all the books. I did end up going through all of the sets so you could see each one individually, but I know some of them are going to be hard to read even on screen here. So if you, like I said, screenshot the backing of these sticker packs, they have a list of each of the individual types of books that are included in the sticker pack. Do like that they give you a variety of colors, and I believe each pack is themed. The only one I can remember off the top of my head right now is the romance or romantic genre, but there are other genres, maybe fantasy or fiction. I'm not sure. But you'll figure it out if you get these stickers. Sorry, I'm supposed to be giving you guys all the information and I'm blanking on what else it said. But anyway, so I'm just quickly going through showing you guys each one. And this color pack is in the blues and greens. We had like an orange and yellow, red and pink, I think. And then the first one was more like black and gray. Super fun for my readers out there that like to read and do lots of fun things with their reading journals. I think these ones would be an awesome addition. You could totally theme a bunch of things around them. Next, I have a set of fairly large coffee related stickers, and these are hard card stickers, I believe. I was expecting them to be a little bit smaller, I will say. In my half letter, these are going to be huge, but I did really like these here, the chalkboards. That's really what drew me to this pack, and I was like, oh, I love those. So we'll see what we can do with them, and those at least are a little bit smaller than the larger coffee machines. You also get a few other little coffee accessories and things to add in there. And here I'll show you guys the hard card thickness of the sticker in case you're curious. Next, I got these PET sheet stickers, and I just thought they were kind of cute for some seasonal decor. I don't usually go too cutesy with my stickers, but I love a good seasonal theme, so could be cute for like a annual setup. If you have something like a future log and you want to style it out with stickers, that could be really fun. Next, I have this little sticker book. It's more of a loose leaf sticker set, but kind of comes in a book-like fashion. And then you get all kinds of variations of stickers. So you're getting PET, you're getting some that feel, I don't know, they feel really silky. So I'm not real sure what that material is, but they are die cut, as well as the PET ones. But just not sure about the writing surface of those, if those were meant to be written on or what. I do like the themes, and the stickers are fairly small, so really will work well with mini planners or pocket size. I have a half letter, so I think I can make these work with some finagling and kind of, make little collages of things to really create a mood. But yeah, so if you need smaller stickers, this is a really good pack. You get a lot of variation, and I love, again, the themes, kind of coffee cafe. Next, we have a set of 4 sticker books that I picked up, and these ones, again, were a little bit more, I don't know, cutesy than I'm normally drawn to, but I really love how all of the stickers match as far as the styling, and there's so many different themes in here. So I could totally see myself kind of getting into this more hand-drawn illustrative style for the upcoming spreads, especially because I can kind of mix and match these books any way that I like to create different themes. So that's why I picked up all 4, because I just saw some things I liked in each book, and I thought, oh, I can mix them and make whatever I want out of them because I have all the variations of the stickers, and it's all decor, which I just love. So each book has a theme, although you can kind of see that some of them overlap as far as what you're seeing. A lot of them have like a food thing, and then there's usually some like just little items, everyday items. This one has a little bit more like coffee and office, but then there's some gardening. It's a lot of crossover things you'll see in all the books. I really like them. So this is a really good set. I'm excited for. Lots of cute items. I didn't notice any repeats of different illustrations. I think these are all unique, but if not, I'll let you know when I'm doing my setups. I'll figure it out as I go, I'm sure, if I see something that's exactly the same as I'm picking things out. Really happy with this collection. Excited to figure out some spreads with these stickers. And then my last sticker book here is this larger one called Summer Countryside. The very first part of the book is all clear stickers, and you can just kind of see their country, summery, I don't know, on the farm kind of stickers, which I like. I like gardening themes, and I like, food themes for my health planner. You can kind of see what these stickers look like. So definitely like a PET sticker. And then we have paper stickers, and you can see a few pages of those. Again, more in the gardening section of things or theme of things. Those are really pretty. Then we get into a quote page, which I like. And the quote page and this page are both more like washi stickers. And then this one here is paper stickers again and paper again. So that's that sticker book. Now we're getting into the PET tape, And here I'm starting off with this really gorgeous PET tape I found with all these pens and pencils for back to school. Excited to figure out a spread with those. And you get a ton of tape with that one. Here I have more of a fall themed PET tape. I really liked this fence decor with the fall color. I thought it'd be a nice addition to give some depth to spreads for the fall. So we'll see what I do with that. Also, you get a pretty good amount with that one. Next, we have a very eclectic design PET tape. And this one I really like just for like the stationery vibes, but it is very long to repeat, which is the case for most of the ones you're going to see in the next few minutes, which I like. I like that they don't repeat. However, I don't think you get more than like maybe 2 repeats on a roll. So you're not getting a ton of PET tape. But again, I kind of like that because, you get tired of things. So you get a repeat, but probably not more than 1 repeat on each roll. This one here is a coffee and kind of stationery vibe, which, I love my coffee themes. Again, lots of items to choose from before it repeats. And again, probably only 1 repeat per roll. And those were matte finish as well. This is another matte PET tape with some florals. More of like a dried floral look, which I thought might be good for a transitional spread going into spring, summer, or a summer, fall. And a really long repeat once again. I don't think these are die cut though. I'm looking at it and I'm pretty sure that these were not die cut PET tape. So just heads up on that. And then we have another coffee PET tape with a long, very long repeat. And again, probably not more than 1 more repeat per roll. But super fun, and I do like that it's matte. This may be one of the last ones here, but again, a matte PET tape. I think that the one I just showed you in this one were together, listed together, so you can, kind of coordinate, and they have the same look and feel. So you get the little individual items and then coffee, cafe, or the cityscape theme. So here's a more traditional PET tape with the die-cut stickers, and I got these for some summer ocean themes, although summer's almost gone. But I think I can fit a few in before the end. I really liked the different colors you got with these. And here's another die cut PET tape. This one with petals, which I love rainbow spreads, so I thought this would be such a fun way to add some texture to a rainbow floral spread. So excited for this. And this one is more of a white paper tape. They're white backed stickers, but I just loved all the coffee themes. Again, you know me, I love my coffee. I also got another set of white backed tape stickers. This one's more of like a back to school office type of vibe. Again, I was thinking of the upcoming spreads for late summer, early fall. And here I got this lemon washi tape, which is backed by paper. So it's not like a super transparent washi tape, and it is kind of shiny on the top. But just love that option for like lemon or citrus spreads. And next we've got some washi tape in a set. There are a few different colors and textures, but I really liked the variations of textures here. Sometimes I want a little something that's not too distracting, so these should work well. Also got a full set here of more scripty vintage coffee colored washi, which are just my favorite. Love the themes on those. I also needed some colors for my basic washi, so I went ahead and picked up a couple of sets in the kind of rainbow themes. One a little bit more on the antique-y, darker side, and then these ones are a little bit more bright. And then here I have a set of stamps that I thought would be really handy for stamping in words and phrases when I can't find the right quotes. And it was nice that it had a full set of capital letters, numbers, and lowercase letters. So we'll see if I get some use out of them. And then finally, I got this clear stamp set for Christmas time. I just liked that there were some quotes and trees and some holiday themes that I think would be fun as backgrounds for Christmas spreads. So there it is, friends, everything that I picked up in my recent Journal Say haul. I really am excited to get into some of these stickers and get some new and fresh spreads going. Don't forget to check the description down below for the individual links that you can find by number. And that's going to do it for us, friends. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, too, go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Bye!